Hey guys, some of you guys have been asking whether I'm going to be doing a Superbru pool for the Rugby World Cup, so that's Rugby World Cup predictions. Yes, I've just activated my Superbru pool, so if you are keen to get in on the Superbru action, show us your predictions and see who finishes top of the log. I will put a link in the description. Superbru, if you haven't played it before, it's a pretty straightforward game. You do need to sign up with an email account, but apart from that, I think you can do it through Facebook as well. Don't quote me on that. You just log in, make your picks. You basically just pick what you think, which team you think is going to win, and what margin do you think they're going to win by. So it's pretty straightforward. Obviously, the closer you get to that margin, the more points you're going to get for getting that right. So yeah, it could be an interesting one. I haven't put down any kind of prize because I'm not sure what I will give away. I do have a whole bunch of rugby stuff, but a lot of stuff that's not really worth much to many people other than me. So I was thinking, I don't know. One guy suggested that if England win the Rugby World Cup, I should try to put on all my rugby jerseys at the same time. So I'm not sure if the winner of the Superbru pool should get the rights to tell me to go walk down Queen Street, which is New Zealand's main street in Jersey X. Like if they win the Rugby World Cup, obviously if it's New Zealand, walking down Queen Street, which is our main street in Auckland, in an All Blacks jersey is not going to be too difficult. But if it was England, that could be an interesting time. If it was Australia, that would be interesting. So yeah, have a think about it. But yeah, either way, Superbru pool, get in on that, and we'll do some predictions together. On Patreon, I do videos wrapping up how the predictions went, what was my logic behind the choices, and who was finishing top of the round and whatnot. But even if you're not on Patreon, at the very least, I will do at least one video to kind of sum things up with the Superbru to announce kind of who won it and whatnot. And yeah, it should be a bit of fun. I've got 3 weeks off from next week, so hopefully I should be able to get into a bit of banter on Superbru as well. Live streams, a few people have asked me about live streams, whether I'll be doing them during the games. I will try. The thing is, the games here in New Zealand are being broadcast by Spark, and it's streaming. So whether I can stream the game in and live stream out remains to be seen. I haven't actually tested that yet. I should have tested it when South Africa played Japan, because that was the only game here that Spark Sport have actually had the rights to and tested. And that went smoothly, but whether I could live stream at the same time, I don't know. I haven't tried it. So if I can, I will. I'm thinking about doing a live stream before the Japan-Russia game. So on Friday, in the lead up to that game, maybe do like an hour-long live stream just and build up as we all rejoice in the joys that are the Rugby World Cup. And hey, if Spark's service crashes during that, then that would be funny to see my reaction to how that goes. I think they are going to put it on TV if it does all go to custard, which is a New Zealand expression, I believe. Lastly, I've been delaying it. I think I'm going to delay it now until I've seen some of the teams play. I do like doing my jersey rankings. I've done it with Super Rugby a couple of times. My favourite to least favourite jerseys is a bit tougher with the national team jerseys because teams don't take as much of a chance as they might do with club jerseys. Like I actually recently got a couple of club jerseys. I'll show you. I got a Toulouse jersey. It's too small, but I still bought a Toulouse jersey. I might be able to squeeze into it, but it was advertised as XL, but that ain't XL. So yeah, but interesting colours and sponsors and whatnot. And I was recently given by Mark, and I should say a big thank you to Mark, a very respected Blues jersey. Man, this is a Super Rugby jersey from the 1990s, back when the Blues were actually good. So interesting design choice, I guess, for the 90s. But that being said, you still cannot doubt that the team that wore this jersey was top class. And back in those days, the jersey was actually made in New Zealand. So that's something you don't see anymore. But yeah, I will do a jersey rankings video for the Rugby World Cup jerseys, although I'm planning now to actually watch some of the games, because sometimes in the advertising shots the jerseys look either really good or really bad, and then you actually see the jersey live, and you can easily switch your opinion, because some of the marketing shots tend to, like, I don't know, play around with the colors or emphasize certain things, and it just looks a bit funky or better than it really is. And then when you see it in person, it can be a wee bit different. So yeah, that's the stuff for the Rugby World Cup. As I said, I have 3 weeks annual leave from next week from my job, so it's just going to be all Rugby World Cup all the time. It should be really fun. Join me on Superbru for the predictions. That should be a bit of a laugh to see who can get closest, because there's bound to be some upsets. Live streams, if I can get them working, I'll be doing some of them. And yeah, jersey rankings, that will be on the way. But yeah, other than that, I will talk to you guys again a bit later. See you.